No, this shit don't matter. I took a shower with a cougar. Oh, no. I got my headphones in. Go through there, clean it up. Thank you. Think these niggas scared of us? They ain't trying to catch a body. Why you trying to hang with us? You out there loafing, flame it up. You hit his head. It ain't enough. We can't go for nothing. By all exotic guns. They put the crease in up here. Park cap out of park that baby part. Better play their part or not. They better play it smart. But over leave his face part. You didn't hear that burst. We didn't hear that burst. Ain't no pushing back. We push our worst. I don't go to church.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Orlando Magic. Now here's Sochan. And that one is hammered home.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sochan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Outside O'Neal. Here's McGrady. That one is off. Good D by Wembanyama. And it's Sochan off the drive. Pass to Castle. Now Wembanyama. Sochan outside. Clock at 6. Orlando with the rebound.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
To the inside. And stolen by Hardaway. In transition, the Magic on the right.
Flash. It ain't working. You know it ain't working.
Oh, big finish. Wow.
Okay, I see you. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Now here's Sochan. Ooh, Howard with a block. And Carroll with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Back to Howard. Pass to McGrady. Got it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Fox. Wembanyama screen. Fox outside. Back to Wembanyama. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. And he goes in for the dunk.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for
out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Now here's Sochan. Down low. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. To the middle. Kicks it out to Barnes. Launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to Sochan. Takes the three. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Off the catch, Sochan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
San Antonio with the ball. Orlando making their last shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both shots good from the stripe.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for more.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Howard. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Basket's good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
San Antonio with the ball. Pass to Wembanyama. San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal. That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Hardaway. Up and in on the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Wembanyama. Misses the layup. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to O'Neal. Banchero outside. Howard with the ball. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Here's the cell. San Antonio again can't hit. Inside. Howard's shot's good. Howard's got 7 points in the game.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Outside for Wembanyama. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Orlando ahead.
Who you got? Me got or Wolves?
And we'll be back in just a
I
minute.
got Wolves, gang.
Those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
I've really been impressed with
Yeah,
how
Wolves for
aggressive
sure.
they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Pass to McGrady.
What's the reason you just think they better?
With some nice D.
Yeah, I just feel like they
Spurs trail
got.
by 4.
I feel like they like. To be honest, I feel like they like a
Here's Castle. No made baskets yet.
They more like
Here's
a.
Wembanyama.
They give me more. They give me championship vibes better.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama
I'm gonna say it off the
are a
experience
huge
as well,
part of his
though.
high value, and nice to see him deliver. Making sure of it with the two-man slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Pass to Wembanyama. Barnes with it. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Now Barnes. Fox outside. Castle for 3.
Like
Nice
that.
start for him. Sinking
He
his
take
first
his
shot.
headphone off his body.
Upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
It's stolen by Barnes. Fox outside. It's stolen by
You
Howard.
read that shit,
In
folks.
transition. Outside Hardaway. And he banks in the layup. Hardaway's got 6.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
Here's
Get him
Wembanyama.
knocked out.
Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Top off.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And here's Howard. He has 7. Outside Hardaway. Oh, Fox with a steal. Here's Castle.
I thought they did it Castle.
Wow.
Oh,
and there's a
I've been
one-hand
talking just
jam.
to fuck with my head
Yeah,
off.
just a
I've been going
vicious
through it, but
slam
I
from
can't let
Castle.
my son
You know,
see it
I
off.
have a
I
feeling
mean,
we'll see a
really,
few
damn it,
more
I
of
just want
those
it
over the
gone.
next few
If you my
years.
son, let's get it and just take your
Here we
panties
go,
off.
one-on-one. Outside Barnes. Pass to Sohan. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he brings
You know
it
what?
down with a two-handed jam.
So assertive on the take. Sohan is relentless when he sees a lane open up.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. 3 from Barnes. Counted from distance. And now it's a 6-point Spurs
Bro, that
lead.
shit bitch ain't
That's a
stingy
guy
or
you
phone.
want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to McGrady to halt the
They
run.
say I miss.
And there's contact.
Wanna know how
and a whistle.
niggas down?
So
Niggas
he's
keep
got 2
this,
shots
but I
coming up.
don't get it at.
And a
Like you
chance for
said.
just a second to check out the
Yeah,
scoring
people in the
breakdown
church.
for the Spurs.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the
You know
ball
what I mean?
around and turning good passing into points.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
What's up?
Pass to Castle.
Thought they closed at 8.
And here's
See what
Wembanyama.
turn?
Covered by Vucevic. Wembanyama down low. Sohan, left side. Outside Barnes. And it's Sohan off the drive. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's
And then when I
Wembanyama.
won't hit it,
And the dunk by
blow that shit bitch
Wembanyama.
ain't stingy.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Pass to Vucevic. And Carroll with it. Back to Vucevic. Now Howard. He's got 7.
Y'all still, you know, keep
Oh,
trying to
it's
know.
blocked by
Like, don't
Wembanyama.
keep doing 7,
With
don't
his
keep
length
that.
and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Dracos ain't gonna
Both
fit.
teams
All
will
my
make
outfits,
substitutions.
most of them is looking to be
Spurs
safe.
lead by 6.
Nobody got me what you think. I ain't never won. I had to throw my Glock, I bought another gun. I pressed the Lord
And
for
we've got
another
a
gun.
timeout
Blue
called
beam.
by
But the
Greg
red beam
Popovich.
gonna make the
He
chaser
wants a
swim.
few
I
moments
just
to
better
regroup
fuck
with his
it,
players.
I'm lady, boy. What? Saying my name, they better speak up. Bastards is the blackout thing on top of let it seat up. I felt like I'm Uber easy. I know you go your piece up. You just a real street nigga, bitch. It go top different. They say I hot miss. Wanna know how niggas bang, niggas keep this, but I don't get it at. Like I'm gonna see. What I'm living. All my dog and fuck niggas, think that's just a Florida thing.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Back to the cell. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Here we go, fans. It's the one and only
Thought you about to put Shaq in, and I wasn't about to put Wemby back in. What's on with it?
Both teams deciding to change it
What?
up.
round of applause for the 407.
Yeah, that's fine.
San Antonio with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Wemby showing off the range.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by the Spurs.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Dumbass.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's
Fuck
see
you
how
thought
it
this
plays
shit
out.
was.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes both free throws. 15 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Lewis. Back to Hardaway. Down low. Will it go? Works it hard with.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they need
Wait,
to make a
I
run
got
as
21.
they try to even this thing up.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Magic trail by 9. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Barnes. These are his first free throws of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Ball.
At the line
Ball.
for Orlando.
That one's good from Hardaway.
Taking 2 shots.
Ball.
Hardaway hits them both.
I want to see them.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio.
Don't go, Nobbies.
Sohan inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Sohan's got 9.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And Fox, here we go. And Fox powers it home.
Yeah, Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
Here's O'Neal. The 3 from Banchero. Sohan with a rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Fox. Here's Castle. Hardaway grabs the board. Here's Lewis. And he makes it on the layup.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Sohan, left side. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran P.J. Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you never understand. EA?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. Here's Sohan. And the three-pointer goes. Sohan's got 7
Thought he was
points for
about
the
to
quarter.
off ball and
When he gets a
spam me with
quality
Shaq and
look
them
like
folks.
this
Like,
at
they
the
ain't have
perimeter,
a
he
solution
can
to these
almost
niggas,
be
man.
automatic.
Pass to O'Neal.
I got a real solution to these niggas, man.
Here's Lewis. Shot clock at 5. Sohan with
Look at
some
that
nice
shit,
D.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
To the wing on the left. Outside Wembanyama. Back to Sohan. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard.
He just sent that shit.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes. Blocking foul called on.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter.
Personal foul.
Pass to Castle.
Second team foul.
Out to Fox. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it fly. Orlando grabs the miss. To the inside. Here's Hardaway. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Hardaway's got 12.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate. Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
To the paint. And Carroll. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And the basket by Castle.
And as we
I know this niggas. Nate, my boy Nasty Nate. What you on, bro?
To the
Now?
left.
Guy, y'all.
50 seconds left to play in the third
Oh,
quarter
bro,
of
let's get a
basketball.
load of this guy.
And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 9.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
On the
Just
wing to
chilling.
Sell. Back to Sohan.
Said just chilling.
Pass to Fox.
For sure.
Down low. Oh,
Phoning like it's supposed to be,
throws
boy.
it down.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Here's Howard. And it's Howard.
I need to turn off that help defense shit. That's what's fucking me up. I'm falling like that drive help shit. Like, that's the shit that's really like, ew, fucking me up. Let the cutter help. No help. None of that shit, man.
People still on that old-time team BS.
Yeah, you know that. Especially against niggas like me, fuck.
Finishing it off.
Bro, no, especially against a nigga like me, fuck. You know they gonna always be up on that all the time.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Over to the left wing. Fox for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him.
I tried to what's the name? Well, I should have, right? I tried to step back, but
Up
I
by
should
a
have waited
healthy
in.
8 points
Should
at
have really
the
did
end
a
of the
pull
period.
up. Really pull
Great
up.
shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks.
To the left
For
side,
NBA.
Fox is a lefty. You wouldn't expect that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And we've got a timeout call by Greg Popovich. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
If you see yourself on the beat,
If Vucevic still in the game, I would attacked him every time.
I've been spinning his ass with what's his name? Solian. I've been spinning his ass all game with Solian. So. That nigga Soulhead actually can spin
And keeping
niggas
us updated from the
though.
sideline,
2K funny
Allie
as hell for
LaForce.
giving Soulhead that
Well, over the
spin
break,
shit.
I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle.
Check it
And they
out,
told
folks.
their team,
Soulhead
no
spinning this
easy
nigga.
threes. Let's guard that arc.
Get off.
Don't let anyone get an open look.
That
With
nigga
the lead,
Soulhead
they
can
wanna
really
close
spin
this one out
niggas
with their
though, folks.
perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Ben Carroll. Yes.
Wow, in my face like that though.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Van Carroll bangs his way in.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, showing off that athletic ability. It's great watching Sohan
C+.
finish with force.
He must went down to C+.
The scoring breakdown.
Because he tired.
Their
That
offense
shit
has
off.
been a well-oiled
Good defense.
machine. They're moving the
Fuck
ball
I'm
around,
talking about.
playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Castle. Oh, rejected by
Where's
Howard.
Superman?
And that'll be San
Superman,
Antonio's
folks.
ball.
Why would
As
I
it
do
goes out
that?
of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. San Antonio with the ball. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Oh, yeah, my ball. Yeah.
And he shows
Knock
the
down.
focus there. Nails the tee.
You might as well get up out of there, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich.
It's one of them type
He
of
is
games.
not
Fuck,
messing
bro.
around,
You
calling
get
them
his ass out of
into the
there. Go
huddle.
ahead. Shoot.
Orlando calls timeout. Victor Wembanyama really making a
Oh,
difference
you called a
here.
timeout for me.
This
though.
timeout
Phone now.
gives them a
This shit,
chance
boy.
to
My
strategize
niggas rest
because
up.
whatever
Smart for that.
game plan they have, it's not working.
Time called here. The
Yeah,
Magic
my
decide to
niggas
talk
rest.
it over.
He dumb as hell. I forgot that nigga Shaq probably tired as hell too though. And the White, that's probably why he calling the timeout.
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team. Let them hear you, fans. Your Magic Youth Dance Team.
Wembanyama double teamed. Pass to Castle. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. And Wembanyama lays it up and in.
See, I was trying to get his player stuck,
Wembanyama's
folks.
got
That shit ain't working
26.
for me, folks. Cause I'm raw at the game.
I almost got 600 follower on TikTok. Partying face.
Damn, how long you been up on that shit?
Nothing defenders can really do but
Congratulations,
shake their
my boy.
Here's Fox. Sohan up top. Out to Fox. Fires from deep. Orlando with the
That
rebound.
was me.
And out.
Like a
That's
mug
it.
face with tears of joy.
Oh, damn.
turnovers that have coaches pulling
Keep that
their
pace up,
hair
gang. You
out. Why
gonna
do you
be,
think I'm
boy.
San Antonio
Keep
leading
that shit
by
up, my
11.
boy. Slow now. I'm gonna unfollow your shit if you send it to me.
Fox beats him inside. A
Like
slick
commented
move.
on like on one of my videos or something like on one of my videos, not no live stream, so I can go in and I can actually look at it.
With the drive. Yep.
Follow your shit. I don't even got
Fox has
TikTok
got
for real
4
though.
points now in the
I
quarter.
got it, but I don't have that
And
shit
trust me, when
downloaded
the
though.
D's
But I
slow
still
to
follow you
react,
though.
he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Cause that shit take up a lot of space.
Sohan outside. Pass to Fox. Just
Alfonso is my username.
6 on the shot clock. Outside for Wembanyama.
Comment on one of my videos that I uploaded, like a video, not no live stream.
Wembanyama's got 29.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie's looking very assertive.
So I might have to download TikTok
he
and shit.
just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point
I'm
guard.
gonna show some love back though, man.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Pass to
I should have shot
Wembanyama.
that shit.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Sohan, right side. Fires for 3.
It's clicking off L's.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain
I
possession
know
here.
this shit, man.
And
Picking
Greg
off here.
Popovich has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
For the 407, make some noise, Magic fans.
So you can what?
Here's Kessel. Just
Shut up,
fired to
Bunny.
shoot. Here's Wembanyama. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Magic trail by 14. To the middle. Here's Turkoglu.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Here's Fox. Oh, Fox, too sly. Beats the contact.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
Your username is the same as YouTube.
Left side, Hardaway.
Yeah.
Here's Turkoglu.
Slow mo meet
Gets the
underscore
three to
YT, I
fall.
think. I think that's what it is.
Turkoglu's got 7 now.
Slow
in
mo
this
meet
quarter.
underscore YT though.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Don't forget the underscore YT.
Here's Fox. Doesn't go that time. Pass to Hill. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. 56 seconds left in the final quarter. He scores it. Now 5 of 9 from
Tell
the
his ass
field.
then, Fox.
Yeah, they blocked out the
So these
noise,
niggas don't ever pick no
blocked out the
motherfucker all-time
distractions,
teams up on us,
kept
man.
on grinding, and
We don't even
this
play
is
like
their
that.
reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet.
Yeah,
They're just
look.
so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Here's Kessel. Kicks it out to Barnes. Launches it. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And guys,
Fuck
that's
these
gotta
niggas.
be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
That's why I
And it
say
felt like
the
they just
Spurs
kept
is nice,
playing
gang.
control on that run and seal the
I
game.
bet.
Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
They get it again. Pass to Howard. So we see the Spurs.
That's why I
taking
say the
W
Spurs
here.
is nice,
They
gang.
have to feel good about this performance.
That's why I say
It's
that
one they
shit,
can
man.
Be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when
see
you're
these
out on the
niggas out here
road, the
going
wins
crazy,
feel a little
buddy.
sweeter.
Yeah, we shot good as hell from the floor. 8 for 15 from the 3-point line. That's 53%. We was winning about 16 at a point in time. Yeah, more points in the paint than me, though. With these stats, you would think this nigga won the game with these stats that he got. Look at man, though, so it's cracking.
People have to be banned if they lose with all-time team.
Yeah. My yeah, 2 of them. Iceman. Yeah, I'm home. Yeah, they need to get banned, folks. Dude saw my record, he instantly. I want to just play with all time team, bro. It says Meek. Oh, man, folks, let's do it then, folks. Bro, bust his ass. So easy out there with it. But look, though, that's why I say the Spurs is a nice ass team, though, too, gang. Better believe me when I say that. I hope this nigga play with a team, folks. Yeah, he gonna play with a team. Do I want to do that, though? Yeah, I do it. We gonna bust his ass. Cat ass nice, though. Versus Halliburton, though, we can fuck with it. Don't follow him, I'll fuck with it. I'll fuck with them versus Hall, you know. Don't fuck with him, I'll fuck with it. not gonna play on Conley though. That nigga a free bucket, free 2 points. I'm throwing that nigga Conley a free 2, sometimes 3, free and 1. Why you put it on private for? You don't like showing off your little chi-chis? Why you do that like you trying to move them yourself or something? You did that like you was trying to move them. Like you did that to him. Like
That keeps the rhythm going.
the momentum.
Yeah, it keeps it going.
This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Here's Edwards.
Yeah. That's it. That's fucking it. This the championship right here. This is going to be the finals, though. Ant versus Halliburton gang. I'm calling it, folks. Nah, I looked at when you first posted it.
And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute...
That nigga not playing them hard. He's slow.
There's a screen by Turner. To the inside. Reed with the rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Edwards.
That was a motherfucking 3-ball. I mean, not a 3, that was a
show off
dunk.
for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Pass to Shepard. Neesmith on the wing.
That was you calling her out.
On the take.
You was calling her out. That's what that is.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one
That's
was
how it
there
be.
to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more
Nah, she
energy
is.
on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Edwards. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Reed. Shot clock at 5. Driving in. A slam
Nas.
by Reed.
Nice read
Nas,
by
that's
Edwards
his
there,
name,
finding a
Nas.
wide
You know,
open
phone
teammate
name.
and sending the
All
ball
it
his
is,
way on
Nas.
target.
Here's Halliburton. Reed with the rebound.
That nigga switched to these niggas like he was like that or something.
Fires the 3. The rebound
We
by
like that
Tyrese
3
Halliburton.
points. He hitting that every time. Nazi Reed.
There's a screen by Turner. Pass to Shepard. To the middle. Takes a 3.
Too far back.
Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Down low. Here's Randall.
Hey!
And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Siakam for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is
I knew he
howling.
was on one with me. I knew he was on
That's
one.
the name of their fan base, and yeah, they're excited, and for good
That's
reason.
what they positions
Not
right
only
now.
is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group. to
Why
cheer
is he
for.
missing this shit, man?
And from
It's
what we've seen
in.
so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he
Like
also
they must
wants to
have
elevate his
nerfed meter
teammates.
dunking
and
or
he
some shit.
plays the
Meter
game
dunking was
with
so
an
good a minute
exuberance and
ago.
a
They
joy and a
definitely nerfed that
freshness
shit.
that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Come on, so what you got?
And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul. And
They
Minnesota
definitely
making a
nerfed the
change
meter
here.
dunking though.
A minute 31 left to play in the first. Pass to Shepard. Here's Toppin. 6 on the shot clock. Neesmith on the wing. Three-pointer, Halliburton.
I like that.
Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. .105 left to play in the first. Oh, that's offensive interference.
He just selling it, bro.
Indiana trailing here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just to fit.
Damn, bro.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
This game is over me, bro. I swear it is.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game now.
This shit holding me, bro.
The first free throw is good.
I swear this
And
shit
the Pacers
holding me,
started
man.
last season all offense.
Why is this shit holding me
But
like
even they
this for,
knew
though?
that would not be sustainable.
They wild as hell. Like, let me get him some buckets and some steals and all that good shit.
And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Wow.
Here's Gobert.
Happy you didn't throw that oop.
Powers it
I
home.
tried to throw a oop, but I'm happy you
It's
didn't
like
throw that
running
bitch
into an
up.
immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
McConnell from outside. Rebound Minnesota. There's 21 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Dillingham.
Oh, bro.
And they're running. Now Nembhard. And here's Toppin from the arc. And still a close game.
We
as the
only
first
scored
quarter
10
comes
points
to
in
a
that quarter,
close.
man. This
Timberwolves ahead. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. So far, we'll see if either of these teams
This
can
what you
jump
call
out
it,
ahead
what
of
the
the
fuck?
second quarter. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And here's Bryant outside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Clock is at 3. Nembhard outside.
Give me that. That's me.
And here's Bryant. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it.
I'll see how 2K working for me, though, right?
Now here's Turner. Yes. And it's
We ain't
McConnell
letting
with
play
the
whites.
assist
I'm
that
not
time.
getting steals.
Turner's
That
got
shit,
himself
they
going
making
here.
that on
His
me, not
first
getting
point to the
set
game
the
on
shot
deep
clock
ball.
for him, folks.
Turner can always wow you with a highlight play, but Clark, he's gotten better at the
Nigga
small
off balling
things
with
as well.
nails
Yeah, I
turning
agree
too,
with you
folks.
100% there. He can shoot the three. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. an excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
Siakam outside. Another three for Indiana.
Just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Back to Daniels. Connects from downtown.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
It's Mathurin with a drive. Pass to Siakam. Turner with it. Nembhard outside. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. He's off on the layup.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Pass to McConnell. Here's Nembhard, covered by Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. And here's Mathurin. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Here's Dillingham. Takes it inside. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Well,
This shit
with all
is
the
more
parity
like
and competition in
clusterfuck.
the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost
Yeah, what
like
about
youth
this?
is no longer an excuse, but
Still
some
cold.
rebuilds take longer than others.
No, but that right see this. No, but
And Indiana with some changes. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Halliburton. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Now here's Randall. Reed for three. Drops in the
that's
three.
another thing. Bad out
Reed
shit.
got 5 now.
That shit
Put
definitely
your
have
head
to be.
down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth
that
we
nigga
go.
walking.
And the foul called
Second
on
time
Nickeil
doing it.
Alexander Walker.
But
That'll be
still,
his
that
second
shit.
foul of the game. Inside. Pass to Shepard. Now Toppin. Check by Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
You know, with barely any time left, Halliburton at that point just has to trust his instincts.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace
Bro,
and space
they got
era,
Anthony
they
Edwards
have come
this
into
nigga,
question just a bit. But size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Edwards hammers it down.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Bryant outside. No good on the three. Minnesota in the lead. Here's DiVincenzo. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Here's Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That was Jaden McDaniels up in the game, folks. Like he's supposed to be.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Halliburton misses. Now Alexander Walker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the second free throw is good. 23 seconds left in the second period. Here's Nesmith. Back to Bryant. Pass to Nembhard. There's a screen by Toppin. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3. Nembhard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Edwards. Edwards, so good inside.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay.
Hey, they want this nigga to win, folks. At this point,
on the three-point attempt, I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he nails the third. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
22. The Pacers, 22.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. There's a screen by Turner. Toppin right side. Nembhard outside. Pass to Nesmith. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Turner.
what is this nigga doing,
Turner
folks?
with the dunk.
Halliburton read what the defense was trying to do and then found his man off the pick. Beautifully done.
To the paint. The kick out to Edwards. And they double up Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. DiVincenzo can't hit.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guard.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Yet to see a basket.
Well,
Go live, bro. His drive though is on point.
He had to respond. He goes to the arc to shoot back with one of his own trips.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Timberwolves trail. The three. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence going right up with the shot.
McConnell outside. Here's Turner. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. To the inside. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
It's always fun when you can get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
Making sure of it with the two hands.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And stolen by McConnell. Now the Pacers on the move. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Here's Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Through that lane, Ant-Man.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
4 on the clock. Back to Turner. Shoots over Reed. Turner, no good.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Oh, no, let's do it.
And we'll have a timeout here called
This
by Rick
nigga,
Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
This is Rocky. Roasted some type. More start.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
So it's Minnesota now. After the basket by Indiana. Outside, Alexander Walker. Up top, Randall. Tipped. Halliburton looking over the floor. Pass to Mathurin. Here's the screen by Bryant. Now Siakam. And here's Shepard for 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Shepard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Here's Dillingham. No made baskets yet. Down low. Here's Gobert. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting...
Jalen, my skin is brown face ass.
John, my boy, where you been at, folks?
2K Sports.
I've been waiting on your ass, gang. Damn, for your ass been MIA.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Work has been killing my ass. Pause.
Oh, for sure. I ain't mad at you.
We've got a great game here.
What I'm about to say,
Take
folks.
the lead.
Hey, who the last all-time team do you want to like this season?
He's got
Well, I
that
can know.
guard quickness.
Who the last team you want to like?
His catch and
So I
shoot.
can know who I'm going to like next season, folks.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mathurin.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
For 3, Randall. And Bryant pulls it down. McConnell outside.
But I've still been grinding, Phil. The last team for me is the old-time Houston Rockets.
Oh, okay.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Bro.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. No doubt he's
Don't
going to
know.
utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
So far got the Nuggets, Knicks and working on the old-time Thunder now.
Yeah, that was my team. I get the
Chance here
Knicks,
to catch
the
up with Allie from the sideline.
Nuggets.
Hey guys, during that last break, I
Thunder.
heard Rick Carlisle as he
Oh,
talked
wait.
with the team. With the game so close,
Oh, wait,
he wanted his
oh,
team
wait,
to
team.
stay
Oh,
aggressive,
wait,
saying,
Celtics.
don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Turner for three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
Like, I would have, like, why do my team, like, why do these
I
niggas
gotta try the 07
take forever to...
08
Ah, there we go.
Celtics.
And Edwards slams it in.
I'll probably never play with them
Just
niggas,
doesn't
bro.
allow
I don't
defenders
play with
to
none of the
bottle
classic
him up.
teams, bro.
Great focus and persistence.
And here's Turner. Siakam outside. Halliburton left side. Clock
You
at
gotta
6.
try at least one fan.
Indiana misses again. Minnesota in the lead.
I got you,
For the
folks.
finish.
I'll probably try to heat with LeBron because, you know, Bosh can shoot.
His energy is
Ooh,
unmatched.
choking.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And they double up Edwards. An open look for Reed. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
He
And
choking.
now a 5-point Minnesota lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Now here's Halliburton. Buries it from three.
I used them the other day, they not as overpowered like they was back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Them to come through.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Out left to the wing. Reed for three.
He must ain't been watching these niggas.
A solid 5 for 6 now.
He must not. He must ain't been watching Nas Reed this playoffs game. He must haven't
Cancels
been.
out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their
Let's
lead.
go. He's selling.
And sense that the
He's
crowd
selling his
is
ass off.
starting to feel as though this game just might be theirs.
Randall outside. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, the defense locks so much into Edwards that it creates opportunities.
I
for
tried to get in the way of that. I ain't letting you
And
go.
Siakam
It's cool.
with the jam.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time
Knocked
to
down.
tighten it up on defense. A
Oh
stop
my
here
God, we
would be
heated up
huge.
this fourth quarter.
I mean, just
Tight out
a
here.
string of terrific shots. I mean, this team is on fire.
And
Ooh,
they've
I
kept
tried
the
to take
defense on its
that.
heels,
They ain't gonna let me
getting
get none of them though. But that's
offensively.
that's Tyrese Halliburton. I don't respect him. He got
Play
like
they
fuck
raid the other day.
blowout, right?
And there's 1:38 left in the final quarter. Here's Neesmith.
Excellent defense from McDaniel.
Oh, he did
James'
good.
length and activity, really a problem for shooters.
Edwards is double. Back to DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves.
I wouldn't like keep on leaving us open. Like we can't shoot that
Their
bitch or something.
offense
Man.
has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not...
You might as well get up out of there.
48-16.
That's my boy though, folks. He cool as hell.
The Timberwolves lead by 11. Here's Edwards cutting inside. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
I wanted that one with
And
Ant.
I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Back to Halliburton. This one for three. Reed with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 19-5 run. Here's Edwards. Outside for Randall. There's the three. And it's Anthony Edwards with the three. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration.
Picking his ass up, full court, locked him down.
And here's Shepard for three.
Oh, what's wrong with my boy, bro?
Edwards with it. Turner covering. Back to Edwards. Inside. Here's McDaniels.
Oh, play this shit for fun, bro. He's not even no real, like, cup player,
just
bro.
ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniel.
Minnesota foul.
My boy play this shit to have fun.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Shepard.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Ray used to talk shit, bro.
Here's McDaniels.
I had to get him, for the culture.
I want the double Ray talk shit, bro.
Here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark.
You said what? Oh, that's why you don't work. Oh. Hey, Ray, he used to talk shit to me, so you know. Building shit started getting applied, so you know. Building shit started getting applied. You know where that shit go. You know where the shit talk go. That's my boy, though. Get off that.
You ever played him?
Yeah, I done played Ray a lot of times, but I done played that nigga like probably over like 10 times, over 10 times. He only beat me like once though. That's like, cause I was intoxicated, bro, off a whole bunch of alcohol. What's open there? What's over there? Over there? To drink. No.
Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor,
Yeah.
laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing. You were drunk.
Yeah, I was drunk, literally. I was literally drunk, literally. Is it enough? Yeah. Yeah, do it.
You probably don't even remember the team he had.
I think you got Bulls. I had the Kings or some shit. That's when they had Levine though and all this, when they had their squad and shit. That was like at the beginning of the year.
He had the Bulls when we played too. He almost had a triple dub with Giddey.
Yeah, I think he had one we played when he beat me that game. I don't remember.
I don't think he plays to win. I think he plays for stats.
Yeah, facts. See that you open and shoot the three so you can get the rebounds with Giddy. I'm good. What?
Almost everyone I play me on some try hard shit now.
Hey, you ain't the only one, folks.
Be not me.
I be losing some of them games because, like, I don't always want to get on this shit to be on some try hard ass shit, folks. Like, I don't always want to try hard as hell. I want to get on this shit and just casually play game. Like, this game, I want to just casually just play with Ant, man. And dunking and shit with him, folks. Dude came in this bitch playing hard, clicking off, zone in, spamming. We're talking about my size back. Hey,
Why'd you put in there?
what's right there?
A lot of stuff.
And they still get worked. Then they'll pick an all-time team last minute, and when I match their energy they don't like it.
Nah, the niggas that been picking all time teams on me last second, that's been actually getting me with that shit. I still been busting their ass though. I only lost like one game, like yesterday, cause a nigga he played Wimby in them folk, and I had the Warriors. The Warriors then are the most small ball team up on this game. And then they got the biggest nigga on the game, you know.
Damn bro, for real.
Yeah, he only ended up winning by 2 though. He picked them niggas last second though. You got me. You like you about to bail anyway.
I wasn't actually fixing the bed and stuff. You can do that. Keep going. Put the phone. Don't check in there. And put this phone. Come on, babe. You need to get up and serve them. No.
What's that?
You're gonna say like
That's grease.
that, man.
That shit
When
all
I
over my
play
hands.
against Wemby, I gotta have a big that can keep up with him.
See what you do? You don't help us. Listen.
I'm working right now. I gotta watch stuff on my head though.
But you can get from today. You gotta change the sheet and everything.
I mean, Looney was keeping up with him, folks, but it was too late. Like if I had Looney in the whole game, I damn near would have won. But I had Posted in most of the game. That's how Wimby got most of his points. Posted is too slow, gang. That nigga slow as hell. That nigga Post was so fucking slow, gang. Like it didn't make no sense how damn slow that nigga was, fuck. Hold on, wait till I come back before you send your message, gang. I gotta go take a leave, fuck.
I got to holler for that for the next area and shit. I'm tired of you. That's why I'm always tired. That's why I'm always tired. Let me go stop playing with me, for real. Find somebody else to play with. I don't care what the fuck you want to hear. Get the fuck up and do some shit then. You want to hear my mouth. If I be not gonna keep on talking, that shit ain't gonna do shit, gonna make it worse. So do what the fuck you do. It's gonna make it worse. It's gonna make it worse as fuck.
Shut up.
It's gonna make it worse as fuck. You gonna be you fry your head. Okay. It's gonna get worse as fuck.
Man, we at 46 in that fourth quarter, gang. I mean, 26. God damn. 26 fucking points in the fourth, gang.
2000 Lakers Shaq can keep up with him. Shaq fast as hell, the 2000 version. Shaq got like 75 speed, I think.
Well, look, I would have picked the center that could keep up with him, gang. I could have had any other team. If I had any other team, I would have beat him, though, folks. Them Alpha X beat him. Hope this ain't that nigga Alpha. The Alpha I know. But yeah. If I had any other nigga, though, I would have beat him, though, folks. But I had Quinn and Post. Like, even if I had these niggas, I would have won. If I had these niggas, I would have won. If I had the Suns, I would have won. Even if I had I would have had a better chance with the motherfucking Trailblazers. Oh, he quit.
I still haven't used the Blazers Yeti. Yet my bad.
Do this.
I'm gonna go, okay. Oh, he
That's the job more simple.
Bro, how do you use the wizards? Ain't no way in hell.
Cause I'm nice with them, gang. That's how, folks. I'm real nice with these niggas, folks. You haven't saw me play with them, folks? You never saw me play with the Wizards?
It's an Eastern Conference battle in Miami as the Heat look to work the home court advantage. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment.
Nope, but I'm about to now.
These niggas nice, folks. Sweet.
All the talk, Greg.
These niggas got Marcus Smart, Chris Middleton, Jordan Poole game.
And that's where it all starts.
And they sitting out weak, folks.
Incompetent backcourt.
Great.
It just opens up a
Look at
lot of things for you offensively.
Now, here's Poole. Pass to Song. Lets it go with a three. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a three-point game. And here's
good defense.
Defended by Middleton.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And there's the foul. It's on.
That's a motherfucking steal.
That is his first foul of the game. First team foul.
I be going crazy with these niggas, boy.
Higgins outside.
What?
Stuffed. Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sorry using those long arms to knock that one away.
Shots good by Hero.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack.
Coming out.
Where's the
help
defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
You know, Brent, the Wizards had a very tough 23-24 campaign, didn't they?
Very difficult for everybody, their fans, their ownership, and their coaching staff, which changed last year. Just 15 wins, a record low for a very prideful.
I gotta turn that whole defense shit off for them niggas out there just switching by their damn self, for like they is switching.
Franchise. Their offense struggled. Their defense was 28th. On the bright side, a lot of minutes went to their younger players, so it's going to be another year of development in Washington.
It's hauled in by Hero.
I tell you what, the spin move did more than just confuse the D. Looked like he's a little woozy on that off-balance attempt. Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
They're trying his ass off, folks.
Safe with that dunk, no question.
I got something for him, though. Like, bro, like I said, 5 out, folks. Like y'all doing that?
Here in the first. Here's Poole. And it goes down 2 points.
Poole can make some of those inside off-balance opportunities look easy.
Here's Hero. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
As tough as they get, Smart, a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. They got some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Defensive foul. And a nice show of strength there for Jordan Poole.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 2
Yeah, I'm about to zone his ass. I gotta make him get up out of that shit. Stop that rim shit, bro.
Wizards trailed by 4, and with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. And I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. The Heat leading by 4. Now, here's Mitchell. Still without a basket. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, and Bam taking flight.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Hero.
I'm getting my ass buzzed by this nigga for hold on, folks. We need to slow this shit down.
Heroes got 14.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Pass the Poole.
Why
to the middle.
I just say, but why you lob the ball up so slow, gang? Get that shit to him.
Fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying.
And Adebayo throws it down.
You try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done. Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Where, no good. Here's Koulibaly.
You can go to the fucking thing. Why wouldn't you?
4 seconds left. He takes it up and lays it in.
I don't want y'all to cut y'all stay cutting. When you got a clear lane to the rim for up on the little ass boy, you don't want to cut.
Deep Adebayo. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game.
You gotta shut that shit down next quarter, folks. We gotta shut all that shit we just doing down
this
quarter.
Just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one.
Show side, we gotta
some
shut that
stats
shit
here,
down.
guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Outside Robinson to the paint, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So it's Washington now. They trail by 6. Here's Carrington.
Taking off
and a
just
strong
fucking
finish
taking
with
off
2 hands.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Well, wide open look for Love. Sinks the
Get up
triple.
on that shit way quick.
He just has such a nice touch for a big man. Loves three-point shooting, a huge part of why he damages defensive schemes. Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
And Malcolm Brogdon, Brent has moved around a little bit in his career, but he's always found a way to contribute.
Well, I think coaches appreciate, Kevin, the way that Malcolm plays the game in terms of his efficiency. They can always use that ability out there. A guy who makes solid decisions with the ball and is a knockdown shooter with high percentage.
Burks' shot is good.
He's going to punish
This
you
shit might
if
be
you
over
leave
with.
him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Got that
This nigga done hit 4 straight threes.
Burks has got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get
This nigga
that
done hit
guy
4
off the
straight,
sweet
man.
spot.
Here's Carrington. Off the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Hawkins.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's off on the second. Greg, you look at today's point guards.
For point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
That nigga hit 5 straight threes, folks.
Well, Duncan just taking the opportunity to create for a teammate.
He not missing them bitches, so that shit blowing.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Sars. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
5 straight threes, not missing.
Sars got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Love outside. No good on the three. Wizards trailed by 13. And Sars throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Pass to Love. Puts up a deep three. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Poole. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Poole's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Washington.
No.
It's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But, Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. They took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild with.
Burks for three. Drills the three-pointer. Burks has got 12 now in this quarter.
Why don't these niggas want to play defense?
On your team who can space the floor.
So there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The three, and Chris Middleton pulls it down. Wizards trailed by 9. Here's Carrington. Up and in on the layup. Carrington's got 8.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Safe, folks. Shit.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Wizards making a switch here. They play the clock right. They go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
They got too happy.
And here are the Wizards now. They're on a 14-5 run here.
They got way too happy.
Sarr throws it down.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hero. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Traps in the tray.
I wonder, why is he getting so many low bags up on me, though, folks?
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Carrington, that's good.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Adebayo the screen.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And so it's the Miami Heat. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And their three-point
This nigga hitting so many threes with these niggas, bro. It ain't even fucking funny at this point.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit.
It ain't funny, folks. How many threes this nigga hitting, folks?
Good effort as Andrew Wiggins gets out on the break, running the floor, and a strong finish.
Wizards passing it around. Outside, Smart. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat leading by 11. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Giving Wiggins something in the catch and shoot. It's just good offense. It keeps him in a good rhythm.
And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time.
And this nigga shooting with the button at that, boy. That don't make it no better, boy. This nigga shooting with the button. Like rhythm shoot don't supposed to be better or something, bro.
Here's Sarr. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Like, dude don't supposed to be able to shoot like this with the button game.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
Rule with the steal. And here's the break. For the finish. Koulibaly, no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
Pass to Middleton.
Miami foul. Haywood Highsmith. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Carrington. He's got 10 off in time. The Heat leading by 8. To the left side wing. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Sarr. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Carrington. And the shot goes down. Carrington's got 12 points in the game.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Y'all see this shit, bro?
Too much to worry about with Bam when he's in the post and on the elbow making plays. And now he's making threes. Wow.
That shit supposed to hop up.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. At one point, they led by 16. And Adebayo throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Wizards trailed by 11.
They hit hella shots with these niggas, bro.
1:21 left in the third quarter of the game. Middleton outside. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Damn, bitch.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And we'll see Bam Adebayo.
I never play with Wizards versus the Heat again,
It goes on Chris Middleton. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
Outside Hero. Pass to Highsmith. Out to the right wing. Adebayo with the bucket.
I know you ready to shoot
It's
with
been
them.
this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Gets it off. And no good on the last second
I swear if he would have made that shit for I was quick. Oh, bro, I was going to put if he would have made
will
that
make
shit.
it tough to come back. And with
How many shots are they? How many threes has this nigga made, folks? 13, folks.
the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team.
13 threes. Well, I can't make this shit up.
Wizards trailed by 11. Inside, and Holmes throws it down.
What a show of strength by Holmes, going up hard and jamming it in.
Love right side. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. And the Heat lead by 11.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Knocks it loose. George with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. And George with the stuff.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And man, I love it when Wiggins gets vertical. Such an impressive athlete.
Kispert. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat leading by 11. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ware. Rebound by the Wizards. Brogdon looking around. Pass to George. Second chance shot. Now here's Kispert. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Brogdon just has a great feel as to when he should shoot it. Most of the time it's in rhythm and within the offense.
Here's Hero. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
To the inside. And Holmes throws it down.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Both teams will make substitutions. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when they're up late, guys.
Thank you, David. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, a true defensive anchor.
Poole with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Outside, Smart. Pass to Saw. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice shot by Smart.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. At one point, they led by 16. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
Wizards trailed by 11. Middleton is doubled. Pass to Coulibaly. A minute 20 left to play in the final quarter. On the wing, Coulibaly. That 3 off the mark. The Heat leading by 11. Here's Adebayo. And Sarr pulls it down.
That's who I should have had up on the whole game, though.
The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Heat.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyler Hero.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Burks looking around. And Sarr pulls it down. Middleton up top. The finish.
They let these niggas hit all them threes, folks. 13 threes, gang. Like, what the fuck, bro? What type of shit is that, folks? 2K shit, folks. Contested everything. I know that shit, bro, but 13 threes, though, folks. You let me know if that shit was cheating or what. You let me know. Like, come on, folks. Like, 13 threes, gang. I probably should have been calling timeouts, though, too. He had momentum.
Facts 2K glazed cheese.
You feel me? For let me be open for them many threes, though. I bet them many threes don't fall for me. Not even that, but that nigga hit 6 threes in a row, gang. 6 in a row. Without missing. 6. Like, I never hit 6 threes in no fucking row without missing, gang.
Along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Ali LaForce, our reporter.
That nigga hit 6 in a row without missing.
Middleton looking around. Poole outside. The layup off target.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA...
His ass didn't even want to smoke. I want to run into dude ass again, folks. Fold on. Got a feel he about to do some lame shit. Oh shit. He ain't want to smoke either, shit. Damn, he just got my dumb ass. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm gonna try to get Boucher some take real quick. If he start overkilling me with his ass, then his ass gonna have to come out the game. I'm gonna let him get a little time though. As soon as he start overkilling my ass.
And welcome to
He ain't getting this shit
2K
easy,
Sports
though.
for
I
another
get that shit,
edition
though.
of NBA basketball. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Toronto Raptors. And finished off by Boucher.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Butler on the wing. Driving to the basket. Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Tries the spin move. Ingram deciding where to go with it. To the wing on the left. And he gets it to go.
Well, Ingram liking to play in the system right there, unselfish, and making a play.
To the middle. Garnett. Barnes with the rebound.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And finished off by Boucher.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And here are the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Gets another look. Butler can't get it to go.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Outside Barnes. Going inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Left side Love. He drops it from range.
He just has such a nice touch for a big man. Love's three-point shooting, a huge part of why he damages defensive schemes.
Now here's Boucher. 6 points for him.
Fuck out my way. Why is he walking to me, purple?
Left side Ingram. 5 to shoot. Played it in with a nice touch
Ooh.
off the window.
He just let me find out that nigga get spent. Oh yeah, and Scotty Barnes can spin that
He's
nigga.
throwing
Look,
the defense off balance, and then he gets to the
bussin'.
bucket. That's a nice move from Ingram.
It's bussing.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's busting.
Edwards has got 5 now.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Ingram. Outside for Boucher. Outside Dick. Lets the 3 fly. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Some solid defense from Butler. With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
Garnett, that's good.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Pass to Butler. Outside Love. From downtown.
Good.
Boucher with the rebound.
Really excellent defense
Good.
there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, he's just so long, able to get to that rim pretty quick.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Left side, Edwards. Outside, Butler. To the left wing. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Soft touch on the finger roll. Always such a pretty shot.
Outside Dick. Back to Barnes. There's 18 seconds left in the first. Dick with a miss. It's Edwards on the wing. 5 points in the game. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
To the paint. Towns. Second chance effort. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Barnes. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Outside Love. Pass to Towns. Here's Cassell. Towns on a screen. Out left to the wing. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Outside for Boucher. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Barnes. A pull-up jumper. And they're going to count that bucket.
I was about to say, gang, they ass goofy if they would have made me miss that shit.
Good fast-paced play there.
You pulled up slow as hell, but I'd take it, though. I'd take that shit.
Here's Cassell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Love. Pass to Towns. Here's Cassell. Lays it up and banks it in.
They ain't even want to jump. They was going to give him right
Closing
back
in
to
on
him.
2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Ingram. From down in the low post, it goes. Ingram's got 6 points.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
Here's Towns. Gets to the corner and hits it. Towns has gotten 4 this quarter.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Barrett. Inside. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Love for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Ingram with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. Pass to Barnes. Outside for Ingram. There's the 3. Love grabs the miss. The Timberwolves trail. Cassell misses. Left side Dick. Over to the left wing. Now Barnes. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. 11 points in the game.
I think he just quit. On phone him, he just quit. He ain't want no smoke. He ain't want no action. Yeah, you know that. What you thought today was? Bring it back in on that feeling, niggas, but your children. I see about that. Man, I can't make it back on that feeling, niggas really children. Nigga know this not no years. She said she got the B room with Nizzy. It'll be easy. Easy peasy. That's what you said.
I'm on a 15-game win streak.
Oh yeah. Go crazy, my boy. You coming, man? What you play on? Like PlayStation or Xbox? Never knew what you played on, my boy.
Xbox.
Y'all Xbox niggas be raw as hell, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all Xbox niggas be cold, fo. I ain't gonna front my shit. Niggas on Xbox better than the PS5 niggas, fo. I ain't even gonna lie about that.
This is Brian
I don't
Anderson.
know what happened, niggas on
Joining
Xbox
me,
always
analyst
be raw at
Richard
this shit.
Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Wagner with a screen. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Back to Suggs. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by Embiid.
I don't know why, fo, but Maxey defense on this bitch is raw as hell. I don't know why they gave Maxey.
Surprising to see him come away empty.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty,
I don't know why they made
Magic fans now
Maxey
have a lot
defense
to cheer
good.
about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since
Maxey
the Dwight
defense
Howard
that
era.
leaked it for real.
And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Suggs.
Look at that shit.
Missed inside.
Maxey.
Now Philadelphia
Little
with it.
West.
Pass to Maxey. Back to George. From the arc. Always
They had
a
my
nice way
boy
to start.
Maxey
Makes his
on
first
locking
one.
down
Gets the ball
on
and
Kyrie
takes the shot.
the other day
It's
when I was
that
playing
easy
this
for Paul
shit.
George.
Now Banchero.
Take off game. Hold on, folks. I ain't about to play with this nigga.
32-4 this season so far.
I think I lost like 3 games. I really lost 2 games, but y'all know I lacked out one
And
of
here's
them.
Suggs.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of 76ers user today.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such
That
ease.
nigga can't shoot. Steph can really
McCain's
shoot.
shot is off.
I know that nigga shot
Just over
hard
a
as
minute and a
hell.
half played here in this one. Suggs
Nigga don't want to
outside.
play on ball. Funny.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Clock at 6. Tries it from 16.
That nigga Paul George is right there.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to McCain. From deep. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Banchero. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Maybe going in with Paolo FRFR in France, well, the whole team, but especially them.
Yeah, they team raw as hell.
An MVP in this league, Richard. Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, BA. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
Can I hit a 3?
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Embiid. George for 3. And
There we go.
Philadelphia hits again from deep.
There we go. This how the other game went.
FRFR.
He will roast you from the corners if you let
There
him.
we go. Popping that lens game.
Kicks it out to Wagner. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go.
Go.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are
contested threes in a row, niggas hit.
Right side, Maxey. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
Now here's Banchero. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
They put out my whole motherfucking starting lineup.
1:10 left in the first.
They bench got defense though, gang. They whole team got defense.
I played him yesterday low.
Allie LaForce.
Did you win?
I swear dudes with good records be getting the best animations and steal animations.
Whether it was on
that switching on SND off ball and shit.
the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team.
Did you win, Oxy? I said, nah, you lost this.
And in that two-man action there, Isaac's someone you need to track. I mean, he is really dangerous after rolling off the pick.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Maxey's
if I knew he was this nice, though, I would have played with
He'll
Knicks.
be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Not gonna lie, they annoying to play against them, and the Suns too mean.
We're 76.
He straight bra nigga just be playing sweaty.
It can. What you mean for it can?
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
What's the odds? I just be having bad luck up on this shit, bro.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Maxey.
Yeah, Maxey and if someone rhythm shooting with him by.
Inside. It's stolen by Maxey. And now the Sixers on the break. Pass to George. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. And so it's Philadelphia with a 9-point cushion at the end of the...
I'm gonna let you focus, RQ.
Nah, you good, folks. Shit.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. But
This zone kind of gets him a little bit.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
The best games to win are the ones you think you gonna lose.
James Harden, they've all come and gone, but in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid
it is,
might
though.
have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
Maxey with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. Outside Maxey. Pass to McCain. Drain.
Look at this shit. 4 niggas is making it contested on me, bro. Like, this shit is ain't shit, bro.
Where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ
Like,
take
niggas
over.
been making contestants on me today. Like, it ain't shit, bro.
Talk to us about chemistry.
Well,
Yes.
you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your
Like, there ain't
teammates.
no way,
And it has
gang.
to be a unit, not
There's no
5
way.
separate individuals.
Pass to Embiid. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Maxey.
No, sir.
It's hauled in by Black. Magic trail by 9. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Yeah, this nigga sweaty as hell,
sure what he
though.
was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so it's Nick Nurse.
This nigga sweaty as hell, bro. I gotta do something. Come on, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I gotta turn on my shit, man. I got to. I ain't gonna be able to play him regular, folks. Like I said, if I don't be wanting to hop up on this shit and just sweat, though, folks. Like, I be wanting to play the game, folks. Like, play this shit. But niggas just be... niggas be up on that. Niggas be up on that sweaty ass shit. I just be
calling time out here. He'll take the opportunity.
I feel you on that.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Yeah, I sweat sometimes, but damn, folks. I sweat as much as the next nigga, folks.
Suggs outside. Pass to Black. Drives to the hoop. Takes it up with both hands.
I damn that most time I sweat most.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league too.
With some arc. And the layup is good by Lowry.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenge.
One guy switched to Wemby on me last second. I had Magic Bro told me I fucked up. Little did he know.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
He fucked up.
Damn, he clapping me.
5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Wagner. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Say he fucked up picking Wemby.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
To the middle. Out to Lowry.
Damn, where the fuck are you going, son?
Drummond with the screen. Down low. It's deflected.
That shit, man.
Pass to Banchero. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Here's Wagner. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass. Suggs has got his second basket of the game.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Now Lowry. Floats one. It's hauled in by Isaac. We've got 1:55 left to play in the second quarter. And stolen by Edwards.
Yeah, look at that was Banchero, bro.
Pass to Walker.
He was catching that oop.
There's a screen. Over Banchero. Nice shot by Walker.
Strong. You see what I mean, folks? Niggas been making contested on you like it ain't nothing, folks.
Wagner, right side. Inside. Oh, it's stolen. Now here's Drummond. Defended by Wagner.
Niggas been making contested on you, folks, like left and right, gang. It's just contested. Like, what can I fucking do, man? Fuck.
Suggs outside. And Carroll with it. 6 to shoot. Isaac outside. Here's Wagner. It's hauled in.
Then be ready to whine saying we hitting whites when they start losing.
Here's Lowry. 13 feet out.
Could be 2K though, homie.
Another contest game. Another contested shot going in.
Point Philadelphia lead.
Hey, you gotta love Lowry's work ethic on offense. Looking for any chance to make some points.
Back to Suggs. Kicks it out to Isaac.
Go, go, go. Damn.
Wagner gets it to go.
Go to the fucking paint.
Wagner's got 4 points this quarter. Philadelphia leading by 9.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick.
And Magic a great defensive team.
Here's Black. And so it's
Yeah,
the
they
Philadelphia
is.
76ers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so here is Philadelphia. 9-point game. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I feel some guys know when 2K on their side cause they start trolling.
Said we're a lot more
Yeah,
competitive.
they
we
do.
know we're talented.
They
We
start
can
shooting any
anybody,
fucking
and
thing.
we've proven it. Just one game at a time. Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Pass to McCain. And here's George. Into the lane.
That was just a good ass read. So he would fuck up out of that shit.
A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. He's getting his
I
first
thought he
free
was
throw
gonna pass
attempt
the
of the game
dude
here.
at the 3-point line. So
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous. Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Orlando shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
Pass to Oubre. Left side Maxey. Fires the 3.
look at that shit, bro. Everything this nigga shoot is contested, gang.
7 points.
So locked in from range. Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Suggs outside.
I gotta call a timeout. He probably it's that momentum shit. But I probably gotta call a
Give
timeout.
him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more.
That shit will piss me off.
Out of this hole yet.
Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. And so they foul intentionally.
Paul George. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Yo-yo.
Hey, what's the word, my boy?
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Here's Suggs. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Yeah, once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Here's Maxey. And again, it's Philadelphia.
This guy don't miss, folks.
WTWNM chillin'.
This nigga don't miss, folks.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
This nigga don't fucking miss,
Philadelphia
man.
leading by 10. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. George's shot is off. Left side, Caldwell Pope. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 3rd foul so far.
His 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
So it's Orlando now.
And his PPL keep getting wide open.
6 on the shot clock. And so
Keep
Jamal
getting
Mosley
wild.
calls for
Yeah,
the
bro, I
timeout.
don't know what's up. Probably me though, so I ain't gonna lie. That's probably an adjustment that I gotta make on my end to stop this nigga keep getting wide open like that,
I dropped 150 W/Shaq over the weekend.
though. I know you lying. Where the screenshot at? My account communication, dude. You got a screenshot though?
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
FR Ray, come on.
The Sixers lead by 10. To the paint. Here's Oubre.
I believe I sent it. With Shaq too.
I ain't gonna be able to see it anyway until like my account gets
deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big time finish.
Maxie
right
stopping
there.
that nigga in the paint, folks. Y'all see what I'm talking about? This nigga Maxie, folks.
Rebounded by Banchero. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. Caldwell Pope for three. Gets the three to fall. Caldwell Pope's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Team show.
That's crazy stopping Wendell down there.
Double teams in isolation. And Wagner gets it to go.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. For three, Maxey. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
Wagner with a screen. Here's Suggs. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Maxey surveys. Screen by Embiid. Kicks it to George. For three. Hey,
look at that shit, bro.
Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Like is we looking at the same game, folks?
All night. He just keeps finding shots.
Wagner outside. This one for three. And it's Philadelphia.
Is we looking at the same game, bro? Like niggas is making contested ass threes, bro.
George outside.
Yeah, I deal with guys like this a lot, TBH.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Caldwell Pope. And so it's Philadelphia up 14 as we wrap up the quarter.
Point of dealing with guys like this, folks. It's the point, like, shit. They contest it, gang. Like,
and as we head into the
it don't supposed to go in if I'm in your face like
or
that.
If it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters.
Feel me, bro? Like, I'm in your shit, bro. Like,
I played a dude like that today. Picked a all-time team and was making everything.
And here's Anthony. The rebound by Maxey.
should have went over like the head, bro.
There's the drive. Oh, yes. Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh, the electric Tyrese Maxey.
Here's Black. No good with the triple. Philadelphia leading by 16.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Maxey. Pass to McCain. And here's Oubre from the arc. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Magic trail by 16. Wagner outside. Lots of room. Orlando again missing.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
And Oubre gets it to go.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Outside Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team. And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
You're gonna have to forget about his game. This.
Free up his teammate.
I'm already knowing, bro.
Back to Maxey. Tries again. Pass to McCain. Oubre on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Magic trail by 18. Suggs outside. Back to Caldwell Pope. Driving to the basket. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 19 points.
That is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
Pass to Wagner. Suggs outside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
Well, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
George's shot is good.
And they just continue to attack,
No,
even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And it's good. 2 points.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came
Glad
out
they
on a
contested
mission,
shot.
and you can bag up this win for the 76ers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple
This
ways
gotta
to
have
score
his hand,
consistently,
though, bro.
and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight,
This
too.
nigga has to be
And when you
cheating.
look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency
This
for
nigga has
Tyrese
to be
Maxey.
cheating.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Magic ass.
And Banchero, no good on that one.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a
Are they
unique
not?
young player.
Here's Orlando, down by 15. And it's blocked by Embiid. For three, Maxey. The rebound by Carter. 41 seconds left in the game. And there's the drive. Chalk up two there. Now here's George.
Magic not ass.
We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Oubre from the arc. Here's Black. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
And when you're attempting to make a comeback, it's so hard to overcome those kind of mistakes.
Goga Bitadze. Da Silva.
Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. So it's the 76ers. What?
Saying threes, bro. Like, I gotta stop giving up so many fucking threes, bro. Like, that's on me why I'm giving up so many threes, though. It's a bad matchup, folks. I'm gonna have to put Klay Thompson on Ant, though.
Head like 27 with Hallie today. He drive to the rim, be unstoppable at times.
Yeah, Halliburton, he's one of the best players to go to the rim with, folks. Because he's tall as hell, so he make a test of that layup. And he got like Hall of Fame bailout 2 games, so he can damn near pass out of anything.
Now here's Irving. Washington outside. Outside for Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
That's so weak.
You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Down low. Here's Davis. Over Gobert. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Another shot. And
Gobert not taking over like that up on Anthony Davis.
Coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Davis. Here's Christie. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lets it fly. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Thompson outside. Pass to Christie. Here's the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Randall. Outside Edwards. And stolen by Irving. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
What is a steal?
1:57 left to play in the first. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Back to Irving. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that...
Bro had like 30 W True Holiday on the 11 hours ranked overall.
We throw good, Edwards. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Bro, what y'all do to my lineup, bro? Like,
and so it's Dallas with it. Following the score by Minnesota. And Davis slams it home.
One of the dominant dunkers in the league, Davis.
Corner goes.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert.
This nigga hooping like Shaq right now, folks.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo. An unselfish player, always looking to make the extra basket.
And finished off by Davis.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Edwards gets the bucket.
Well, what could
Edwards
I
is a
do?
load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
And Dinwiddie, here we go. And Davis slams it home.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Bro?
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Williams from long range.
That's what I can do, block that shit.
Making things happen for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Pass to Reed.
Sup, Meek?
Misses the 3.
See, what's the word?
6. Here's Irving. And he gets that one. Irving's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
Pass to Lively. And about a minute gone in the 2nd quarter. Yep, that one's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Marshall. There's the three. Counted from distance.
Whoa.
Marshall's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Outside Irving. Back to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Outside Reed. Edwards pulls it in.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
I can't find an excuse for letting Dinwiddie get this positioning inside. I mean, once he has it, you're toast.
Pass to Reed. Deflected. Here's Irving. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Irving's got 6. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shooting, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Pass to Davis. Offline with a 3. The Timberwolves trail.
And just a great job of getting there first.
Oh, man, show y'all more fucking
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. The Mavericks on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. The 3 from Washington. Reed with the rebound. And so it's Edwards.
I can't hit 6 threes going on open though.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call,
Let's go.
Allie. Thanks. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
This nigga came out the gate swinging.
Awareness outstanding, finding open teammates.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Reed. Beyond the arc. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. Miller outside. Back to Edwards. Strong drive by Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Here's Christie. He has 6. Pass to Washington. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Lively. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Lively drops them both. 32 seconds left in the second. And here's Minnesota now, trailing by 8. Pass to Miller. Back to Edwards. And here's Reed. 3-pointer.
Yeah, quit, bitch. Fuck on with you. Feeling niggas really children. Damn. I'm gonna play another one for y'all. Know what? Just for the coaching, cause I'm up in the new league. These niggas, that shit playing like hoes. Folks now. Niggas playing like straight hoes. Oh, Grizzlies. Shit. Who could I pick for them? I could pick my boys for the Grizz. Pacers like the only team I know that is good for the Grizzlies. Oh, that nigga just switched his team up on me. I didn't even notice that nigga switched his team up on me. This team not even good though. I ain't gonna lie, this team not even all that, folks. Folding them they not.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action
team not
coming up
even-
for you. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Denver Nuggets.
Alex English. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Williams. Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. Inside. The kick out to Williams. 3 on the clock. Gets the 3 ball to go.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Pass to Anthony. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Hartenstein pulls it in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks so much. I caught
I would
up
have
with
been
the
better
Nuggets
off playing with the
coach.
Pacers,
We were
though. I ain't
talking
gonna lie.
about Chet Holmgren, the versatility of both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Dude name is Fat Leather.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move.
Hey,
but
his shit named
where
Fat
was
Leather.
the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to
stick.
find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Fires the 3. The rebound by Lever.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Off target from 3-point range.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. And he gets it to go. Gilgeous Alexander's gotten his second bucket.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
Hey, for these niggas sweaty up on this shit
Everyone
today.
involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Dort for 3. And that comes off the assist.
Yeah, I gotta put somebody who got on ball minutes up on that ass, folks. That nigga definitely don't got it. No. 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 Oh, I think Chauncey Billups got that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put Chauncey Billups up in the game.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
I'm gonna have to put Chauncey Billups up in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. From deep. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail.
Ugh.
The ball's knocked loose. To the inside. Lever. Back to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Fuck is to you, boy.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Denver. Anthony right side. Now Jokic.
Boy, that bitch.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I want to see him do a little spin move, Shaylen.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Jokic. Back to Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Down low. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
Now here's Williams. Dort for 3. Jokic grabs the board. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Anthony with a bucket.
Quick fire on that shot. Melo with the catch-and-shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
Puts up a deep 3.
That's his first. Personal foul. Second team foul.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Clock at 6. Can they get it? Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Pass to Jokic. Can't cash it in from close range. Got it off in time. The shot misses.
And they check in, they get back on that feeling, they get really checking.
Nuggets ahead, leading by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Man, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Jokic the screen to the middle. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Pass to English. To the paint. Here's Anthony. And stolen by Williams. Inside. And count the basket. He was fouled.
That shit was so fucking lame. But they don't even try to pass the ball around them
shooting his
niggas.
first free throw. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. And the Thunder in possession here. The three from Holmgren. Phillips with the rebound. On the wing, Anthony launches it, and again it's Denver missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams, and that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
I hate when the ball hits my opponent's body and it's a butt goes through my body for them to get an easy dunk.
Here, seeing him make that
weak ass 2K shit, brother. You feel me?
Williams up top. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Deflected.
That shit.
Here's English. And it's off from three-point range. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Holmgren. Fires for three. Oh, the Thunder.
Look at whites, greens. You name it.
It's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Here's English. To the inside. Thompson's shot is off. Williams with it. He's guarded by Anthony. Dort up top. Outside, Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam
combo
by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Stop that shit.
6'6" SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Count it.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Three-pointer. The rebound by English. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The three from Thompson. The Thunder pull it in.
Shot like that.
Holmgren with it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
I really just don't know these niggas jump shots.
1:06 left in the second quarter. Throws it up high.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the
I know how to open these bullets in with the other niggas just
Tomorrow
the Thompson. I smoke them bitches.
Give up in that situation.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shai with a step. Lays it up and banks it in.
I put him in position.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
I put him in the right defensive position.
Shai used it there to get by the defense.
Out to the right wing. Here's Billups. Anthony outside. No good on the three. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside, Williams. And the three off target. Down low. Here's English. Here's Mutombo. And the first half now in the books. It's the Thunder They're up by 6. We've got more hoops coming your way in just
He's
a
not
minute.
missing that shit for real. Well, let's be realistic with ourselves.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this
He
second
not
half could
missing
turn out
that
to be a
shit.
great one. As both teams trying to gain an edge.
That shit is easy as 2 points every time. Bro.
Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Billups. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Caruso. And they pick up 2. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Billups. Now here's Jokic.
Try to fake that
With a
shit.
3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range.
Wemby on all-time Spurs. If not, they gonna be cheese on when he does.
Yeah, he on the all-time Spurs.
Now Caruso. Pass to Hartenstein.
Bro, what you sticking this nigga out with like that?
Joe on the wing. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Thompson outside. To the inside.
Damn, that's crazy.
Here's Billups. Watched by Wallace. Got a hand on it. And up the court come the Thunder
Yeah,
on
shit,
the
man.
break. Now here's Jokic. Watched by Wallace. Jokic finishing through the D.
And the concentration from Jokic, spectacular, just shrugging off that contact.
There's a screen by Wiggins. To the right side. Here's Hartenstein. 3-pointer, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to English. To the paint. Throw it down, Nikola.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. But it's Caruso penetrating. And he banks in the layup.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to Anthony. 3-pointer. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Anthony's got 9.
Melo not afraid to pull the trigger from deep, that time for 3.
Here's Caruso. Wallace outside. Outside Joe. From downtown. Sinks it from distance. Joe's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Pass to Billups. This one for 3. Joe grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 4. And Wallace, here we go.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Oklahoma City shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. Jokic the screen. And Billups gets it to go. Billups has gotten 4 this quarter.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pass to Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Rebounded by
W stream.
You know that.
Here's English. And here's
why did
Anthony.
he pass to
He's
Jokic?
guarded by Caruso. Here's Billups. Thompson outside. To the middle. Pass to
Missed
English.
everybody.
Saluting face, saluting face, saluting face.
And
Appreciate
Anthony
that,
slams
Bump.
it in.
Melo getting up and slamming one home.
Thunder with a lead. Caruso with it.
How about DEM Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? Who they got?
44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Shoots over Thompson.
Cowboys got.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Here's Billups. And it's all tied up. Billups has got 6 points.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting.
We winning the Super Bowl next year, maybe 96% chance.
He must be looking at some adjustments.
Don't.
I don't know about all that, my boy.
He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
They're just giving away a
Man,
run
we trying
right
to get this belt. I'm tired of it. This is my last one, though, folks.
Hard to say right
Tired
now.
these sweaty ass niggas,
Coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And Mark
Ain't no way, ain't no reason for these niggas to be playing that sweaty right now.
Moments to regroup with his players.
And things are
This
always
is a
changing
fucking
throughout a
sweat
game.
fest.
Teams
Oh my
have to
own.
adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity
This
to
shit's
just
fucking sweat
settle
fest.
in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Now a timeout called by Denver.
That's all we need in each other.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Dort outside. Here's the 3. Denver grabs the miss.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And this is the challenge Jokic possesses for opposing teams. He's so good at getting these types of calls.
And Jokic drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
1 second left. English, that's good. English has got 5 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Nuggets on top. Up 2. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Oklahoma City trailing. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just
did
forces
that
the
shit.
defense
He
to
knew he
do
was
something.
It's both from the stripe.
They was foul baiting on
Great
2.
player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Joker coming through. Out to Anthony. Pass to English. 5 to shoot. Inside. Phillips. That one no good. Good work defensively
all over
by
the floor,
Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Outside for Dort. And here is Williams. And Williams punches it home.
wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Billups. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Back to Jokic. Over Williams.
So Jay Dub is stopping Jokic at the rim, gang.
And here are the Thunder now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now Hartenstein. Williams on the wing. And he cranks it!
Just post up with Jokic and this game is going to be yours.
We see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Thompson. Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And Jokic just making this look way too easy.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. The three is up.
The round nigga so fucking easy, bro.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Down low. Here's Jokic. No good with a layup. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Hartenstein. Outside for Dort. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Denver with a rebound. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. No good that time. Pass to Jokic. Tries again. Here's Anthony. Here's Billups. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the biggest moments.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by English. Nuggets trail by 3. The 3 from Thompson. He's off on that one.
Shit. I don't know none of these niggas jump shots, bro. If I knew his jump shot, bro, that shit, brother.
To the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander slices in for a bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander gonna celebrate that one.
Anthony up top. Pass to Billups. On the wing, Thompson. To the middle. Billups' shot is off.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Dort's shot is good.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the
brink
of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game.
I guess the Thunder is better than all-time Nuggets, for I guess. I guess that's what it is. For these niggas stop niggas at the rim and all type of shit.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one.
Stop at the rims, all type of shit.
For the club tonight.
Here's Dort. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And stolen by Jokic. Thompson's shot is
shoot
off.
This nigga forward.
All juiced up for sure.
The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Oklahoma City winning.
I feel on the last one.
Feel on the last one. Yeah.
You.
What? These niggas are stopping everybody up under the pen game. Like this motherfucking Jokic gang. It's Melo and shit, bro. Like how the fuck is you stopping these niggas, bro? With OKC gang, these niggas in their prime too. For that shit ain't happening.
After 2 straight losses on some weird shit, I get off.
This shit goofy, folks. This is my last one right here, though. Don't worry about it. For them, this is my last one.
What's the most games you ever lost back to back? Mine is 10.
Shit, like 4. Yeah, I lose.
Rockets is the best all-time team.
The excitement of the NBA is on the way.
They got T-Mac, Harden.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Court Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline.
Elijah one.
It's Nembhard on the wing.
Shit, they got T-Mac, Harden, Elijah one. Who they point guard like CP3 or something?
Olajuwon is a 99.
Yeah, I know.
Prime Harden.
No, the Lakers probably the best all-time team, though. I ain't gonna lie. The Lakers. All-time Lakers. They got Kobe Bryant, Magic, AD, Shaq, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Shit. Elgin Baylor, his ass got like a 98 overall, too, though. Shit. James Worthy. Them niggas got a squad. Who else the Lakers got on that? They got Jerry West, but I don't know who playing with Jerry West, though. Shit, who else they got?
Yeah, FS, but I'm talking about the teams that are available RN.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Then, yeah. On phone up. And we're gonna say them though, cause it's like when it come down to like Tracy McGrady, everybody's gonna know how to play with Tracy McGrady, folks. I don't personally. I don't know how to play with Tracy McGrady up on this.
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
Outside Turner. Pass to Siakam. Turner with the screen. Lets it fly.
Oh, hey, playing his feet like that and shoot.
How to use Kobe.
You know how to use
Mac
Kobe.
shot hard at Kawhi, it's hard to learn.
And here's Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Out to Brunson. Towns with it. Turner covering. Back to Brunson. Here's Towns. A shot good on the assist by Brunson.
You see the way Towns is able to extend over the defense? Just too long, too big to be guarded effectively, especially when he gets this deep.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
Guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Hope, wide open. He fires. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Back to Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? Fella going right to the rim, sneak milking on that attack. Impressive.
And it's Brunson missing. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. On the wing, Bridges. The rebound by Turner.
They let him hit that
Pacers
shit.
leading by 4.
I never knew how to shoot with Durant either when he was on the Warriors sadly, but Pacers Paul George was my guy.
I don't know how to shoot with KD West. I mean, Lil shit.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Bridges. Now Towns. Brunson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the Knicks with possession.
No steal.
Trailing by 4. Down low. Towns down low. Trying to end the drought. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Siakam outside. Turner trying to free himself up.
Ooh.
They get it back. Outside for Halliburton. And Siakam has it in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
I can never lose no 10 back-to-back, though.
Low-key soft on defense even on the game.
Another nice bucket down.
I don't know about that on the game.
Been able to
You
work the
killing.
ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Turner with the screen. Halliburton outside. 3 on the clock. Shoots over Towns. And the rejection by Towns. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
First team foul.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Toppin with the steal. Outside Mathurin.
Bro, I gotta put Robinson when facing elite offensive big dudes like Embiid. Dude was dunking on me and spinning on me until I put Robinson in.
Bridges outside. Takes it inside. Lays it up off the glass.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Doesn't go
They'll call a foul on that
One
shit.
quarter in the books, and it's been a close one
And
so
if I
far.
don't jump there, let him hit
Indiana out in
it. Go
front,
now.
leading by just 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter.
I had Pat at PF.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
DM, you think you can stop Wemby?
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string.
Wemby easy to stop if you got a nigga that could keep up with folks. Like if you got a nigga like Anthony Davis on, Wemby ain't up on shit.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step
forward? Anthony Davis on Wemby not up on shit. You put a nigga like Giannis on Wemby not up on shit.
Conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starters.
I stopped a Wemby today with the Magic dude told me I fucked up but he still lose. Ain't nobody stopping Wemby, face with tears of joy.
I'll say this about Halliburton. He is a
AD
great
is stopping Wemby, folks.
You won't see him mess up the pick and roll very often.
I played it good, but my Wemby unstoppable.
Bridges. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Walker.
Bro just tried to back me down. He won't shooting 3S with him.
Halliburton has such a really good feel for the game. He knows exactly how to get his guys to step up.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Or what's the name? Jerry Jackson Jr. They can stop Wemby and them. Phone them the Memphis Grizzlies. They'll be good against them.
Anunoby outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Anunoby got his first 3 points of the game.
And what an assured player. Anunoby.
Yeah, and Cavs can stop him. Also, Giannis at the 5 is unstoppable.
Yeah, Cavs can stop him, yeah.
And Bucks.
A bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
The kick out to Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range.
I'm saying that nigga not all that overpowered.
Shots good by Walker.
It all depends. Now, if you got a team that can stop him, then it's the story. It's over.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's McBride. And off the front.
DeAndre Ayton, he could he keep up with him too, though.
The Wards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill.
If you know how to use Wemby, he's unstoppable. Yeah, definitely Portland too, and Williams as backup too. Utah maybe too.
Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for.
Utah, I don't know about Utah.
Yeah,
Utah probably.
You've got to be ready to play us.
Yeah, but then you ain't gonna be able to score with that.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline.
In my opinion, you need 5 and out against Wemby, so you need that. You don't got 5 and out against Wemby, so
the shot's good from Brunson.
Great jump.
You not 5 and out in that nigga.
Off that mid-range.
You not winning.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson.
Utah. Face with tears of joy.
Dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also
played
overseas
folks.
and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
To the middle, and the dunk by Towns.
I ain't gonna disagree with that, but it's like, even if you got Wemby to stop them niggas with Utah, you still ain't gonna win, though. They got their whole team good.
There's 1:17 left for the first.
I named Bella Kessler shutting him down if I'm using him.
And the rejection by Towns.
With that reach, Towns is going to get.
Bro, Utah has a squad and bench.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed.
Oh, so I was fucking with Utah earlier this year, folks.
He's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Nice to the hoop.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive
That
approach,
was a
guys.
good ass read by me.
Siakam, right side. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 6-point Indiana lead.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
McBride's shot is off. 20 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Nesmith. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Just playing with
This
poise
only
and
team that I
confidence,
really
and they
be,
continue to
I
put
like.
points on the
I'll
board.
be in my shots
I
with
like the way they're playing. A
But
very
today,
smart first
it's the only
half.
team I'm going to hit my shots with. Don't
Wasting
throw that.
possession.
Here's Brunson driving the lane and just miss after miss right now. And so it's
It's exactly how this shit about to go when they play each other, folks. Once they play tomorrow,
they're pounding
the
the ball
Memphis play
inside.
tomorrow,
That's where
do
they've
it,
gotten
man.
their
Let's play
best
on
production tonight. We come back right after this.
Memphis and Thunder play tomorrow. Or do when do these niggas play, bro? Somebody let me know something.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation.
West Finals tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So ain't no ball. Hey, y'all see that they gave Jokic MVP?
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout.
Yeah, I see
Looking
that
for
shit.
a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Hey guys, it's Jokic. All my niggas in the locker room still.
What?
Y'all heard they get that shit to Jokic, folks.
Damn.
Let me see. Oh, that probably was a troll though. Oh no, Shea won it. They gave it to Shea.
Bridges left side.
Of course, the
Rebound by
Boogie.
Turner. Pacers leading by 9. Bounce pass Nemhard. Stolen by Brunson. Jalen Brunson caps off the break.
If that was
he's been
LeBron, he would have
The
sent
rest
that
of the
shit.
team, not so much.
Even the
Greg,
man
we know
Thompson
the
would have sent that
Pacers have
shit.
to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Towns, the screen. And Brunson, here we go. Off on the layup. To the left side wing. Back to Halliburton. Up top, Nemhard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Brunson.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the second free throw, good. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Brunson, no good. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Pass to Nemhard. And stolen by Anunoby. In the corner, it's Bridges. A three-pointer is right on target.
Man, let me steal that shit.
Got 7 points in the game.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Siakam, high post. He's got 9. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Towns, high post. Inside, Brunson. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pacers leading by 7. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Halliburton. Takes the 3. Shot's good by Turner. He has 5.
Really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Here's Brunson. Good D by Siakam.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. And here's Brunson. Clock at 6. Looking to get back on track here. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And finished off by Siakam.
Damn.
Oh,
You
nice
did like
timing
that.
on the alley-oop. This is the chemistry Siakam has.
I didn't know he was
with
like
his
that.
teammates.
Count that one. Towns has got 9.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Turner with the screen. Here's Halliburton. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Pass to Anunoby. Takes the 13-footer, and that one goes long.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Every timeout, a chance to review.
I remember when Siakam was ass and got game out of nowhere.
There's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
I thought he was always off, folks. Even when he played for the Raptors, folks, he always cold. Probably not in rookie season, but like, and it's been cold for a minute though, folks. You remember they won the championship, folks. If only they won the championship with Siakam, folks. Damn.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
That's when he got game.
So I thought they were bad.
When Kawhi came,
Kawhi. Hey, bro, stop playing on my boy, bro. He just bums and shit. Folks says, we quite killing. Stop playing on my bro. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing that. You been a killer, okay?
I do remember him doing that with DeMar and Lowry.
Well, that looked like a failure to
Right,
communicate.
so
You hate unforced errors.
Knockdown.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pacers lead by 11. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Pacers. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker
I'm trying to tell y'all this nigga. Jarris Walker. Jarris Walker. We want to call.
Pass to Payne.
Oh.
There's a screen by Robinson. Payne with it. He's picked up by Bryant. Payne can't hit. Pacers lead by 13. Bryant with it. Walker in the post. And he banks in the layup.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Towns the screen. To the wing right side. Pass to Payne. Shoots the three. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Walker surveying the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
2 shots. Both good from the line that time. And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Left side, Towns. Traps in the tray.
Look like he did some little dressy shit after he shot that shot.
It's up to the defense to try to figure out how to slow him down.
It's real call
Outside, Walker. And they wasted no time getting those 3
I'm
points
trying
back.
to tell y'all this nigga Walker is a motherfucking brother.
This quarter alone.
You just gotta know how to play with him.
Real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Walker a screen. Mathurin attacking. Shot clock at 5.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Both teams will make substitutions. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Brunson. Up and in on the layup.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
You up that Walker ass now, boy.
Knicks trail by 16. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Walker in the post. Acton Emhard. Shot clock at 6. Floats it up for Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Knicks trailed by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now and what has been a very confident-looking performance.
Dog, folks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Pascal Siakam.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
Outside, Walker. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And Brunson gets it to go. Pass to Walker.
Pacers lead 64.
It's rebounded by Anunoby. And the Knicks with possession. 15-point game. The shot's good from Brunson.
Pacers lead 64-51.
And it's Walker penetrating. Oh, he misses the dunk. So no problem for
Walker was
Indiana
just
as
killing
they get the win.
it.
And in the win, a comfortable win in what was
Good GG's up in the fucking chat.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have it.
And that just went crazy. 17 in the fourth. On he was just killing a dumbass. On phone. So we get some GGs up in the chat, man. W streams, all that good shit, man. We get some love up in this bitch, man. I'm about to hop up out this shit, man. I'm tired as hell, man. Y'all know that. Appreciate everybody that popped out. Show love up on the stream, man. Even though we was getting our ass spanked on, we still got some wins, though, man. Y'all know how we do this shit, man. On phone now. Y'all know, though, man. See y'all tomorrow up on this shit. I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. For sure, for sure. I'm out. Y'all be smooth, man.